I'm going to be talking about the technical overview of Fature. High-level design, we have three parts: the client, backend, and database. The client is all built in React framework. We also use Tailwind and TypeScript for the implementation. Backend is all built using Vercel's serverless functions, and there's two main parts to it. There's the internal backend, which is only used by the Fature client, and we also have the second backend, which is actually open source and is the implementation of Solana Pay. We also have a database that's used for merchant details, and also we have it as a replica of the transactions that happen through Fature. Fature is fully built on Solana, and it was an obvious decision for us to use Solana Pay for our technical needs. So with Solana Pay, we can create any transaction with a list of instructions and then have the user pay directly with their existing crypto wallets like Phantom. So each Fature transaction is much more than a simple transaction. So it's fully integrated with the SPL token program. What that means is we can transfer STC or any other SPL token and instantly exchange it to whatever token the merchant wants to receive. So for example, we can pay using JITO-SOL and the merchant receives in USDC. So the way it works is a user goes to a store to buy something. Merchant will input the transaction details in the local currency, and the user selects which token they would like to pay. For example, they can pay with JITO-SOL. And then Fature will automatically convert the token that the user selected to the one that the merchant wants to receive. So Fature inputs the transaction details in its database so that we can track all the transaction details throughout the pay flow. It also calculates the final amount in the desired token using the conversion rates and fees. And Fature is fully integrated with Solana Pay, so it generates a QR code with all the list of instructions, including conversions, transfers, and token account creation. So then the user scans the QR code directly from their Web3 wallet. And then from the Web3 wallet, they send a transaction directly to the Solana blockchain. Fature then uses its pooling mechanism to fetch the current transaction status. And once the transaction is updated, it updates its local database too. And then Fature displays a successful payment screen to the merchant so they can validate the transaction went through. So from start, we wanted a seamless Web3 experience for the payer. We built everything thinking about the user first. So there's no need for the users to download a new wallet app. They can use the existing wallet that you're familiar with. The user does not need to convert any tokens before paying. So they can keep their staking SOL with JITO-SOL. And then whenever they're going to pay, they can pay using JITO-SOL. Then Fature will convert the token directly for the merchant. We also wanted to build a familiar UI for the merchant. So everything was built thinking about the credit card experience. So there is no need for staff training. Then the cashiers will be already familiar with the simple to use interface. And everything is built using serverless functions for the backend, fast development. The backend is in charge of calculating the currency exchanges, both from the local fiat money to whatever token the merchant wants to receive. It's fully integrated with the Neon database, so we can keep track of transactions and also for analytics purposes. And it serves as the cache of the blockchain, so we can have a faster loading for the merchant's transaction screens. And we also have some additional information in the database, which is not stored in the blockchain. For example, conversion rates, fee associated with transaction, and error details. And we also have a dedicated RPC integration for a high limit blockchain interaction and a faster transaction status fetching. In conclusion, Fature is built for the user. It's fast, easy to use with low fees using the existing wallets. And we prioritize a simple UI, automatic token conversion, and a fast blockchain interaction.